And Ian, could you grab me the script so I can actually be a good example for students? See, in this class, guys, I better just let you know, you've seen Anna Maria, Nicola and Kay come up and just do what they did with you today, which was really incredible. What I do is I create scripts and blueprints for people who want to actually learn the stuff that I teach. Now, the thing that I talked to you about before, which is the rapid trauma stress release, that is actually something that is done like a dentist. Now, just think about this for a moment. If you had a pain in your tooth, I don't know whether you've ever had a toothache. I've been pretty fortunate. Thank you, God. But I know that the toothache's not too crash hot, and it's something that you can get out, right? The dentist is not going to muck about. You're not going to go to the dentist, and the dentist is not going to say to you, oh, look, come back next week and we might have another chat. And then you go back the next week and your mouth is like out here and you're in so much agony. And then he goes, oh, well, let's just talk about what we can talk about, and then maybe you'll extract it tomorrow. I mean, you're not going to want that, right? And the fact is, if he says, like, would you like to remove it right now? Exactly. So, okay, unless you're into pain, of course. So then, this is the thing. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. So here's the thing, you guys. I consider myself to be like a dentist. I extract pain rapidly. Then what I do, because there's no point asking a person who's suffering depression or feeling down and out in their life or not feeling very good, oh, what's your biggest dream? If you could actually achieve anything you want right now, what would it be? Be like, duh. Pardon the expression, but you've got to meet people where they're freaking at. And you're not going to get their true soul purpose, their absolute 100% rock solid barrel. I am going to be a personal development coach on a level this world has never seen. I am going to be adding massive value to people's life, and by the year 2020, I will have served 10,000 people traveling the world. I will have been able to globally change people's lives and let them have the freedom they deserve. I don't expect anybody to be able to come up with anything like that. And if you can, you better come up here and start coaching them. Now, I just want to go back to that story about that man, by the way, that with his business and everything, that sees both Ian and myself. It's gone. It's totally vanished. I had something relevant to say about him because he's a good example of what I was going to say. But I'm sorry it's left me. If it comes back, I'll let you know. Okay, so the fact is that he was able to, in any case, extract the pain. He was able to get rid of the shiz and henceforth move forward into his life. Does that make sense? And, there's no point giving me this stuff that, that I'm not good enough, or, I don't have high expectations, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. I'm telling you, Oprah Winfrey came from the worst kind of background you can possibly even think of. So don't ever think that you're not good enough or you can't achieve. And if you are good enough and you can achieve, and there's just one thing holding you back, what are you waiting for? So at that point of when we extracted that pain, this guy was then able to move forward into what I call speed coaching. Now, I wanted to do this authentically and rawly in front of you guys. So in order to do this, I knew that there needed to be a couple of things. A, I don't want any fluff. I don't need any details, and I don't need I don't need to know any personal stuff about you. And that is the whole total magic of this, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is that I don't really want to know you that well, and that's not because of any other reason other than to give an example to the class. Because if I bring Anna Marie's been, coaching with me for a long time, and she loves it, and she's released a lot of stuff, and what she's been able to get rid of has been absolutely, mind-boggling. However, she's got that kind of preemptor in her mind already, okay? So we want someone cold. We want someone who hasn't really done this before. So I wondered if Sally, because I had to go and ask Val for your name, and then I did already ask Sally without, and I said I don't want to talk to her, because the only thing we've said to each other is, hi, how are you, nice to meet you. Is that about right?
That's about it.
Yeah, apart from that, we don't know each other? Yeah.
Today we don't.
Well, we've met each other now, today. Okay, cool. Give her a big round of applause for this. Okay, Sally, come on down. Come on down to the platform and let's witness some speed coaching. I'm in a private group. Are you okay about that? On here? That's one thing. Okay, all right. How would you feel if I went to are you sure? Yeah, you're great. I think you're right. It's okay. Do you want to start open? Yeah. Maybe if you could kind of stand up and do it. Okay. Now the reason I'm doing the script thing, guys, is because anybody can do this. Now, there's a guy that's not here today, but he's been sort of doing some NLP with me for some time, and he's really cool. And, his business has also soared. He's not here with us today. I know the fact is that being able to know how to ask questions and to speed coach with people is very effective, whether you're a parent, whether you're a business owner, whatever you are. So, so look, firstly I just want to say kudos. This is absolutely fabulous. I'm going to follow a script. I don't really need it. In fact, the script's going to be a little bit distracting for me, to be honest with you, but I need to prove a point to these guys, for the coaches, that is. So, all right, so Sally, obviously you haven't done much of this work before.
This is the first time I've done it. Yeah.
So this is the first time?
The first seminar, yeah.
Okay, so you haven't done NLP before either?
I've had it done like.
Okay. And Val has been doing that with me. So
Yeah.
great, Val. So Valerie is going to be an extremely gifted coach, I can tell you. Because if anything, I have problems pulling Val back and saying, hey Val, how do you know this stuff? But it's because her superconscious mind just knows about it and she's just grasped it. And it's just amazing. Okay, so Sally, in a nutshell, if I could ask you to think about, because you've been here all day too, so that's given you a little bit of an advantage. What do you think you would truly want? Being that if you knew that you could actually get something from today, and it can be in your career, it can be in your relationships, it can be in your finance, it can be in your health. They're the main cornerstones, but what is it, if I asked you, and I'll help you unpack it, what would you really want?
To build my confidence.
To build
in
your
all
confidence.
areas, like work, friendships, relationships, social things. Like, this is really scary for me.
Okay, fantastic, you're doing so good. And when you say, building your confidence, can you tell me specifically what would happen when that occurs?
I would thrive, but there's a few things holding me back.
Okay, so you would thrive. So let's talk about thriving to begin with. So in what way would you thrive?
I'd be able to give more, do more, be more myself.
Awesome. So you'd be able to give more, do more, and be more yourself. Okay.
No more hiding.
No more hiding. Okay. What have you been hiding from?
Just my fears.
And what fears? What kinds of fears?
Generalised anxiety about life. Yeah.
Generalised anxiety. So what kind of generalised anxiety is that?
Just like not knowing, the uncertainty of life.
Okay, so this not knowing and this uncertainty, what kind of uncertainty does that feel like? So because you don't know what you want to do with your life career-wise, what does that mean to you?
I'm lost.
Mm.
Because I'm 23 and like, I know that's young to most people, but like, to me, I'm 23 and time is ticking.
And time is ticking, and
I feel like I need to know my reason.
And you are quite you seem like a mature 23. Yeah, so you feel like time is ticking, and regardless of age, that's what you feel like, and you feel lost.
Yeah, like I've achieved a lot in my life, but I know I can achieve more and want to.
Okay, so even though you have achieved more, you want to. Okay, so you want to achieve more in what way?
To build the confidence to be able to achieve those things that I'm talking about, going to uni again and things like that.
And what will that give you when you're able to achieve those things and go to uni and do all those things? What will that give you?
The success that I want.
Okay, and what kind of success is that?
I want my occupational therapy degree at uni, which I started about a year ago.
Okay.
Just to put it.
Okay, so you want that occupational therapy degree? Okay. What do you need to do now in order to make that happen?
Get rid of my doubts.
Okay. Get rid of your doubts. And yet, when you say that, it makes me think, and this is perfectly wrong by the way, but it makes me think that get rid of, all my bricks, or get rid of all the stuff that's around me. But these are doubts, which is the doubts that live inside your. Yes. So now, if you could actually go back, close your eyes, and I want you to trust your subconscious mind to actually float you back in time, way back, way back, way back, way back, to where that doubt began. Where that doubt began that's held you up, where that doubt, now it could be in your childhood. It's the first seed that you've ever planted, it's the first thing that's ever occurred. I want you to go right back to that place, and when you find it, I want you to notice that you can just see like a colour or a seed or something representing like that. And when you see it, just let me know. Okay, I want you to know that doubt, that was just a part of you, right? That doubt was just a part. And that was something that you chose to do because you took that on at another time in another space. And yet here you are in the here and now. So with your eyes closed, what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that you're going to speak into that younger version of your own life. So what do you need to tell yourself so that doubt can be dissolved now?
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay because
I'm safe.
and you're safe, and because you know that, because you went to the future and then you came back to the past, so I guess you do know that, right? I'm so clever. So as a result of being able to feel safe, and now that you know that it's okay, what do you think that this is, what is going to be the new action that you're going to take?
Instead of
Doubt. What is going to be the new action that's going to happen because you've been able to go back and tell that younger you, it's okay. Hey, you're safe.
action. So I'll be able to do things instead of just
Okay. And how will that feel?
amazing.
Okay, and how amazing is amazing?
Amazing is bloody amazing.
And bloody amazing is bloody amazing. And so as you feel that feeling, is there any resistance there that you think else needs to be dealt with? Is there any resistance about you being able to let go of that doubt? Is there anything holding you back at all?
Yeah, but I just don't know what.
Yeah, but you don't know what. What if you did know what?
I find that.
Okay, cool. So let's give that a whirl. So now that you know, because the you of the future has gone back to you of the past, and you've been able to assure yourself, because you've done the years, right? You've done the time. You can come back now and you can say, hey, guess what? Everything is going to be okay. Because everything is right. And you are safe. So now you can take action. Okay, so what does she need to believe so she feels amazing and she feels certain and she starts taking this action? What is the new belief that you need to instill into the younger you?
I'm brave and I'm strong.
I like that. I'm brave and I'm strong. Can we all say that?
Yes.
I'm
brave and I'm strong.
Can we actually close your eyes, Sally? And can we all say that for Sally to be able to move that forward? Ready, go.
I'm brave and I'm strong.
Okay, so as you tell yourself you're brave, you're strong, you're certain, it's safe, it's okay, and now you can take action, I want you to just allow yourself to learn for a moment. So close your eyes because this is a really important part. This is the most important part out of everything. I want you to look through the space of time and know that every seed of doubt, every single thing that you ever felt that doubt about, probably you realise that you may have wasted time now. Maybe you recognise that hey, everything turned out like if I could go back to the younger you, younger me, I could now make this change. But there was a specific reason, wasn't there? There was a specific purpose, and this is the learning, and this is the gift, and this is the master key. The master key is ready to be handed to you. The master key is ready to be given to you to unlock your unlimited doors of opportunity. And I want you to decide right here and now, do you want to accept this master key? Yes. And is there anything about that could hold you back?
Not anymore.
Okay. So with that, as you accept that master key, I want you to thank all of those years of doubt. I want you to thank all of the things that gave you that, because there's even a thing in the Bible that says that I gave you those hardships so that you would not be conceited, so that you would be humble, so that you would not be full of yourself, so that you would yes, that's good. This is working. She's crying. It's working. When verses put it, yeah, that's right. That's what's meant to happen. In fact, you're a late crier. Okay, so I know, and a strong. So you're a strong person and you're crying. So this is unusual. I'm good at making people cry. Anybody got a teacher in the room? So okay, so close your eyes, beautiful lady, and I want you to just rise up, and I want you to know that you can accept that master key. I want you to know that you are strong, you are brave, you are courageous. I want you to see the learning and the gift in every single thing that you needed to earn from that. And as you do, I'm going to hand you that master key. I'm going to put it in your hand. I want you to feel it. I want you to sense the colour. I want you to sense that it's starting up. It's now unlocking the doors for everything that you want. And as those doors of opportunity are unlocking, as these doors are all opening up for you, I want you now to thank the past and thank and accept the gift, dissolve it, and now I want you to move to where you are right here and now in the chair, and now landing, and open your eyes. Okay, take a deep breath in. I'm going to ask you again the same question. So what is it, Sally, that you truly want?
I want to be successful in this life. I want to finish my degree, be kind, and be happy.
From the beginning to now, can you hear that the posture? So the posture, thanks Anna Maria. So the posture in her voice, that conviction, the certainty, and the knowing.
It's hard to find words.
Yeah. Yeah, so they just made it out. That's amazing. So welcome to the Life of Speed coaching. I'm not going to go through the next step because I feel like I really want to just hold you there in that space, and I think you really deserve to be relishing in that space. So give her another round of applause.